Guys, I'll give it just a second. I don't know how long I'm gonna last for. I have a really nasty headache, and even my own voice is making my head hurt worse. I think it's time to take Motrin. You know what? Maybe I'll just do that. Nobody's here yet. We'll just 1 second. I've had enough. I've been doused in peppermint oil for a few hours. So I'm like, well, it's not working. I'm just gonna do what needs to be done here. I'm here. I'm just taking medicine. Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. If you, hey, I had a headache. It's just kicking my butt today, and I'm like, I'm gonna get away from my. I've been working all day, so I'm like, I'm gonna get away from my desk, my desktop, and my computer in general, and break away because all of my normal oils are not working, and usually peppermint oil just does the trick for me. Like I just douse peppermint oil on the back of my head and my hands, and like everywhere, and it's good, but not today. So I just took some Motrin anyways, hopefully, or some ibuprofen, whatever. That way, hopefully, feels better. Guys, so that was the that's topic one for today. I kept it minimal because, like I said in the beginning of this, my head is, even just talking is like making it worse, which is super crummy. I saw somebody say hi from Oregon. We have very Oregon weather right now. Like Mother Nature got the memo that fall is coming and is like, let's just shave off 15 degrees and let you have a great week. So the weather's amazing. It's still warm. It's not like sweater weather by any stretch of the imagination, but last night we had a really nice thunder shower, and hopefully we get a little more of that today. This morning was like a little drizzly, but it's also still hot enough that it just creates humidity and it makes it even worse. So it's one of those things. Whew, 96, not fun. Caliber is doing so good. He's doing so good. He even tried to run away the other day. I was like, oh, he's back to normal. Like we left the door open and he was like, peace out. And our neighbor comes over and he's like, I got your dog. We're like, thanks. What a turkey. Right now, let me tell you what time it is. It's 80. High of 82, low of 58. The lows this weekend are like 40s, so it'll be nice and chilly. But yeah, Caliber's doing really good. He's eating. He's as picky as always. He's using the bathroom. He doesn't have the head tilt so much. I would say the only like residual anything from, because he had old dog vestibular disease, and like he couldn't stand up for 4 days. The only thing that he still has where you're like, oh, like you're not 100% is like towards the end of our walks. If he goes for too long, he kind of like gets a little, his walking just gets a little dicey. Like he'll misstep easily and like kind of stumble. He's learning that he can't shake his head really hard, because if he shakes his head too hard, then he falls down. But he's learning that he can just go a little lighter with the head shake and he can still stand. So every day he gets like better and better. And like even when we got home from the wedding this last weekend, he came running, like bouncing, hopping, running when I got home. So he's a lot better. So as far as how long it lasts, he's already better off than some cases. So I don't know, it could come back. They don't really know what it's caused by or anything. So it's kind of just a mystery. Like just enjoy, really at this point in his life, it's just enjoy every day that we have him, because he is pushing 15 and he's a big dog. I mean, he's 70 pounds. Like he's a big guy, especially to be this old. So it was just, I just have to say, it was a very serious emotional roller coaster that week. It just not knowing, and then knowing we had to leave for the wedding and not knowing what to do. And I mean, we had made the decision that it was time, and like, whew, like I'm so happy with the outcome, but oh my gosh, like just it was, I mean, it was crazy. And then like we were coming up on day 3 when he was supposed to be better and he wasn't better. And then whoever emailed me thank you, because somebody's like, it took my dog a week. I was like, okay, then we're not like completely doomed. Like there's a chance. And it gave me some hope, and just, I mean, everything. Like it was really rough. That was a really rough time. So, I mean, obviously way worse for him, but for me, it was just like, oh my gosh, like my baby. It's nice not to have to carry him, because that was really hard too, like just on my body, carrying him in and out all the time. And he already doesn't like to be carried, so it was was a challenge, but I would say it's gone, and there's just a few little things that, you know, are still there from it. Yeah, so we're pretty happy. Every day the boys are like, oh, Caliber, like, oh, buddy, we're so happy. And like, he saw some neighbor kids this morning, and the neighbor kids were all really excited because they all know him very well. And like, it was a big, exciting, it's big and exciting just for people to see him. We even had friends over last night, and they're like, oh my gosh, like, he's a different dog. Like, yeah, he is so much better. So when we had our friends over, I have a good story, and I'll show it in my show it in I can never tell if that was aimed at me or not. But we had our friends over, and they have the same layout as we do. And I was talking to them about some dead space that I think is in the middle of the house, because the way that our staircase is and the way that our downstairs closet is, I'm like, there's nothing there. Like, there's just got to be open space. So while they were over, I was like, I'm curious enough that I'm gonna drill holes in the wall and just see what's in there. So I did, and it's dead space. So I now want to do this huge project where we are like, where we can kind of just cut out, obviously, I mean, if there's still beams there, fine, but if we can get our golf clubs out of our living room and into this space, I'd be so happy. So we might be tackling that project this weekend, which is pretty exciting. I know that was really off topic, but it just so happened to happen when those friends were over, and because they have the same place, the same floor plan, and they're like, yeah, we wondered about that at one point in time. And anyways, long story short, that's something exciting that might be coming up in my life. If you meant like I need to get a life, that's the excitement of my life. That and basic other milestones like work things and yard things, and yeah, figuring out what kind of peppers we have growing in the backyard. That's the excitement of my life. Welcome to 30s as a mom. All right, I did find the dress though that I wore to the rehearsal dinner. The reason I'm sharing that is because I talked a lot about it, because I didn't have a dress like the day before we left, and I bought one, but it was too big. And then my boyfriend had bought one, which actually ended up being very similar to this one. But I just didn't want to wear black to the rehearsal dinner, and I'm like, it would have been fine, but I wanted to stay away from white, obviously. Black, because I feel like blacks are funerals, not weddings. And then I didn't want to do red because red's just such a sexy color. So I was hoping for just a nice, simple, solid color, especially because I was wearing a floral dress the next night. And my boyfriend found this dress in black. And I'm like, oh, that's really cute. Fits me. It's fine. $30 at TJ Maxx. I'm like, that's great. Perfect backup plan. But I don't want to wear black. So I'm like, we're going to bring it and we'll just see what happens. Anyways, I did find this one in green, and it looks super duper cute on. I was a little hesitant because the back's a little, the zipper's like top to bottom. I was going to say coast to coast. But that's just because it happened last night at soccer game. So anyways, oh gosh. Oh, why do I have to, hang on. Elaine, since it's so awful, here, there we go. Now you don't have to watch my videos anymore. I have that power, even during a live video, I can just say bye. All right, anyways, sorry guys. I do work. I work so hard. I work my ass off. But I do enjoy it too. So anyways, I did find this dress. Well, he found it, but the zipper is like, it's down here and then it goes all the way to the top. Sexy, super cute, but it literally will bite you in the butt. When you're sitting, if you like adjust just right, actually it got me in like my back of my thigh. It was just right, and the seat, and like I must have like just rolled over the zipper just right, because the zipper totally got my skin and was like stuck. Like, oh my gosh, this is awful. So word to the masses here, like PSA, it could hurt. It's kind of like when you get a sequence dress and it like makes the inside of your arms just raw, like, you know, prom dresses in the late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, it's like that, but with the zipper problem. That, and when my boyfriend helped me get in my dress that I actually wore to the wedding, this has never happened to me before. It happened 2 nights in a row. He totally got me in the side with the zipper, and he felt so bad, but it was even because the day before we were, or maybe even that, no, yeah, that morning, I think it was that morning. It was the day before. I don't even remember. I can't think quite right now. But we were walking, we were getting ready to cross the street, and I had my coffee in like a to-go coffee cup. And I had it was like a paper cup. I'm standing right behind him. We're getting ready to cross the street. And he says, okay, let's go. And then a car makes an unplanned turn. I wasn't looking. I was looking the other way. And what? Coffee right into his back. Like the cup obviously, you know, collapsed. And he was covered in coffee, like all over his back and down into his underwear and on his shorts. And it filled my shoes, and it was like a full cup of coffee. I'm like, I feel awful. So thank you for zipping me up in my dress, because now we're even. I felt so bad. And I would have been like, why aren't you paying it? I probably would have said something. He like gave me the silent treatment for like the rest of the crosswalk. So maybe like a minute. And then he was good. And I'm like, oh, you are such a better person than I am, because I would not be happy right now. Plus it was his last clean shirt. It's great. I do have a picture of it. It's hilarious. It's just the coffee all over his back. Maybe I'll put it on Instagram. I'm like, I am so sorry. So yeah, that does happen. Don't ever hold your cup of coffee like this and walk directly behind somebody when you're crossing the street, because they could stop and you may not, and kaboom. So we were even. Thank you. Okay. Oh, they're totally bored. Okay, so yeah, anyways, that was that. It was a good weekend. It was a gorgeous wedding. We met some pretty awesome people, and it was fun. You know what it did do though? Because at one point he's like, is this gonna be like when you're around a baby and then you have baby fever, you're gonna like go to a wedding and then get wedding fever? And that did not happen. Marriage fever, yeah, I don't know. We occasionally, we talk about it like more and more often. So the fact that we talk about it has it like kind of on my mind-ish a little bit. But a wedding, no, I don't think I'd do another wedding. Like it doesn't appeal to me. But we've also both had a wedding, and I think what we'd want to spend that type of money on is completely different than a wedding. So if it was my first, maybe I definitely feel different, but since it's not, I'm like, I don't need a wedding. But yeah, it didn't give me wedding fever. So that was a big one. That was one. I was curious to see how I'd feel too, but no. Definitely no. The boys are at school. I have to go pick them up here in a minute. So, you know, they're doing the school thing, and I'm hoping my headache goes away. I took 2 ibuprofen the moment I started this video, so I'm hoping here in the next 5 minutes, like, it's all back here. Like, what is that? Like, it's all sitting just in the back of my head. So I have actual, like peppermint oil in my hair right now, which is probably why it looks so greasy and awful. Yeah, so actually, Robin, that is what we would do. And we've talked about that for years. Like, that's always been the plan, is to have a big family trip. And that would be what we would do. This is the shirt the boys made. And it's so comfortable. And I don't know why it's so comfortable. Yep. So this is the one. Drake made this, actually. And he did a pretty good job. This is not part of it. That is chocolate. So ignore that. But yeah, Drake did it. And he did a really good job. Probably better than I would have done had I done it. So I love this shirt though. Anyways, I guess I'll let you guys go. It's almost 6 here. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast. I was gonna say the East Coast, but I'm thinking like, oh, you're on the East Coast if it's almost 6. No, I'm on the West Coast. Oh, here. I'll show it again, just because it's cute. Okay, so this dress right now is at like TJ Maxx's. So if you want a $30 dress, it's Calvin Klein, and it is super stretchy. And let me hold it up to something white. Maybe I can get the color just right. There we go. Now you can actually see the true color. Still can't see the true color. It is like this is the true color. It's a really pretty like green. It's beautiful. So I love it. And the best part is that this little like faux button looking thing here, maybe it's real, I don't know. There's like 10 ways to get in and out of this dress. It is real. Covers up your bra strap. So you can wear a normal bra, which is my favorite part about this dress probably. Not so much getting bit in the back of the thigh by the zipper, but yeah, I was very happy to find it. And I felt it was really comfortable. Really, really comfortable. Yeah, I would say it's hunter green. That's a fair way to put it. Here's another green thing we can compare. This is, I think you can tell better there. Anyways, this color is always hard to show. It was, what shoes did I wear? I wore a really simple, kind of like a taupey-ish colored shoe. So it was comfortable. They looked good. Yeah, look at that. We have the same, here, I can just show you really fast because I'm hoping I can go back to work after this. Here, this is the, which funny enough, these happen to be Calvin Klein too. I got these at Nordstrom Rack a few years ago. And I wore these shoes with it. So, real simple, real clean. These are comfortable and they're pretty darn cute too. So, yeah, I love it. I'm hoping, so I have a picture of my boyfriend and I together at the wedding, and coordination was like on point. He nailed it. However, the picture's not really that great. Like, it's shadowy and it's a little weird. Like, we asked a gal to take it and like most of it's all the space above our heads. So the photographer did take a picture of us at the wedding, so I'm hoping that picture turns out good. We'll see. I don't know. If not, I'll just share the one that wasn't very good and just crop it down to, but it was really like so much headspace. There's just tons of it. Yeah. The dress was $29. So totally my price range for a dress. And then the dress that I got in Chicago was not $29. And I hope to wear that about 400 more times. Yeah, I've shown it a couple of times. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. And I had so many, oh, good to hear. Dorian, that is just, any of those types of things are terrifying. But yeah, that dress was definitely, it was worth the purchase. I got a lot of compliments and I felt really good in it. So it was fun. But anyways, I'm going to go get back to work, I think. Hopefully, I might actually go. Oh, I was talking about spice cabinets. That's actually what I was thinking about doing before I decided to do a live video. I'm like, I need to get away from screens. Maybe I'll just like go organize my spice cabinet or something. I got some new spices, so I'm like super, I think I showed them in my food journal video. So I really want to like get them a nice home so that they don't just get lost in the back of my cabinet. So I'm going to go organize my spice cabinet and see if just taking a break from like screens in general can help kind of get this to go away. I also didn't sleep very well last night, so I slept like light all night. Like I slept, it was almost as if I had like a cup of coffee right before bed kind of sleep. Like I never really went into like the deep sleep feeling. It was really crappy. So I'm hoping tonight I can sleep a little bit better. I don't know why. I didn't have any caffeine at all yesterday, actually. Did I? Yeah, maybe I had a cup of coffee in the morning. I don't remember. I don't remember at all. Oh, Caliber is so much better. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. But thank you for hanging out with me. I appreciate the this is the most conversation I've had today. I'm not actually had any phone calls or meetings or anything. I mean, emails, but the only thing that I've talked to since this morning's Caliber. So it's nice to be able to talk. Anyways, cons of being a work-at-home mom. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.